Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm super excited to be bringing you not only some winter mini well, it could be tier tray DIYs, but also a tray DIY. I am going to make this a tray out of this round that I picked up at Dollarama. It was a package of 5 of them. I think they were around $2, and then I had this little pillar candle holder that came from Dollar Tree. I was going to use some Gorilla Glue to glue this on, but it had dried out, so I am just going to do some hot glue. I would recommend that you do use some sort of a stronger glue as well as hot glue, just to keep this in place more solidly. And then I had these beads, they're wooden beads from Dollarama, and I just try and pick the ones that are approximately the same size and just glued them all around this circle. I just love the look that this gives, and I think it gives the tray so much character. I love tray decorating, especially tier trays, but I wanted to add some more trays to my decor, and I thought this one would be perfect to sit on a coffee table or even on a fireplace. I am going to be completely redecorating my home once all the Christmas decor goes away, and I'm already trying to think ahead of all the pieces that I will need to DIY for that decor. I would love to know, do you have a winter decor that you put out, or do you just put out your regular decor? I like to add a lot of greenery, lavenders, kind of a soft greens into my winter decor before I brighten it up with even more yellows and more color for the spring. So a lot of, like I said, even whites I like to use during this decor, during winter decor. But this year I am finding that I am gravitating towards more of a black and white look with a touch of greenery too. So that is what I'm going to be doing with this tray. I am spray painting it with a black chalk paint for that black and white look that I'm going for, because I'm going to be adding lots of decor to it that's white, and then I'm going to also be decorating with some greenery. So here it is all done. I think it turned out very nice and I love it, and I can't wait to use it in my decor. For my next DIY, I had these 3 scrap pieces of wood, but you can totally use Jenga blocks too if you don't have scrap pieces of wood. I always have scrap wood laying around, and I'm just going to glue them together. I'm creating a very thick book stack for the tray, so I want it to be nice and small, and I'm adding this it's almost like a duck egg blue chalk paint to this, and I'm going to be wrapping also some nautical jute rope to it as well. I just love this look. Again, like I said, it's almost not necessarily well, it's not lavender color, but it does remind me of that muted green blue color, I guess. So I wanted to add this to the decor as well. And I'm going to just write on it with some, actually, I was going to use a marker, but it wasn't showing. So then I wanted to use the chalk marker, but that wasn't showing either. So I took a very thin paintbrush and just wrote warm winter wishes. And that was kind of a theme throughout these DIYs with those words. Next one, I'm using again scrap pieces of wood, but you could also use, if you at Dollar Tree, those little house signs that they have. Those would look really cute as well. We don't have any of those at our Dollar Tree, so this is why I just went ahead and cut some pieces of wood into little houses. So I'm just touching up the parts that the saw kind of strip the paint off of them. And then once that is done, I'm going to be wrapping that same jute rope just on top of them to create some more texture to these houses. You could also hot glue this rope to it so it doesn't move, but I'm just tying a knot and wedging the loose pieces underneath. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you stopped by. I hope that you press the subscribe button and a notification bell to stick around and see what all the DIYs that are coming your way. I had just finished Christmas DIYs last week and I moved on to some winter DIYs. Now this will be my last DIY making video for this year. I have a couple mega videos coming up, as well as a Christmas message next week, so make sure you stay tuned for that. It's kind of a best of the best videos that are coming up, and I'm excited for what the New Year's is bringing, so make sure that notification bell is on so you don't miss out any of those uploads. So once I had those ropes on the way I wanted to, I took my water-based marker and just wrote out Home Sweet Home. Then I had this little star that came from the little wood ornament packages from Dollar Tree, and then I painted it just black with some acrylic paint and hot glued this to the top. And I think this is so cute, and I'm going to be using it in my tier tray decor, and I'm looking forward to the way it's going to look because I think it's going to look really, really nice. This one was a complete trash to treasure project. I had a piece of birch that fell off because we had some pretty high winds in these couple of days. So I had just cut it up into 3 pieces, and using that same jute rope, I had wrapped it around these just to create a bit of like a log stack. And I think that's perfect for winter decor because, you know, warm winter nights, you need a fire. Logs create fire. So I thought this was really, really cute. And I think it's going to look great on a tray. This is one of those simple and free DIYs that I absolutely love to make. For next one, I'm using that same circle. With circle, I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger than a half. And then once I cut it, just using an X-Acto knife, I am going to paint it with a white chalk paint. But I'm not going to paint the whole piece because I'm going to be covering it with some of that buffalo check fabric that came from Dollar Tree. Once the piece is dry, I am just going to trace where I want it cut, and I'm using my rotary cutter to cut the fabric and the pencil to mark it off. So making sure that I have the right side on, I'm just going to glue this on, creating a bit of a pocket. And then I'm going to just trim any excess glue or straighten out the fabric so that way it's as straight as it can be. I should have really done this before I glued it on, but I didn't realize how crooked it was on the other side. And then I'm just filling it a little scratch that I made by removing the glue with some more paint. And I'm going to take the really thin marker at first, but then I decided that I was going to use my other water-based marker that I have and just write memories are made here. And then I'm going to add some greenery to this. And now the nice thing about this is that you can switch out the greenery for the season. So right now I'm just going to add some green, I want to say this is boxwood, but I'm not. To me it looks like oregano leaves, but I'm not sure what it's called, but it did come from Dollarama. But you can totally change it out for any season. This is another Trash to Treasure DIY. These are lids from Bath and Body Works candles, and they are from their Christmas winter collection, and they have, as you can see, just different snowflakes on them. And I'm going to paint them white with that white chalk paint, and then once they are completely dry, I'm going to take some of that acrylic paint and dry brush just over top of the raised snowflakes. And this is, I'm going to be doing this very gently, not pressing the paint on, like the paintbrush onto it, just like I said, brushing it very, very gently over the raised design. I think these turned out super nice. I did have to switch to a thinner brush for some of the smaller snowflakes, but I think these are going to be great fillers on the tray. And the last DIY that I'm going to be making for today, I had one of these tiles left over. I've used it several times already. I think I had bought like 8 of them or something like that, and just using my water-based marker, I'm going to write warm winter wishes and add some snowflakes to this. Very simple sign, but I think a sign that's going to look absolutely great on a tier tray or just a regular tray. Well, I hope you had enjoyed these simple and easy winter DIYs. And here they are all on that little tray that I had made, and I think they look absolutely beautiful. And I can't wait to start decorating um, for winter decor. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.